Hi, Zizaran here with the start of a new series that we came up with the idea for yesterday. So I am going to start reviewing my deaths and explaining to people how I died because in Path of Exile it's not always clear. I might also explain other people's deaths in the future if they're worth explaining. Obviously, some things are very clear cut where you stood in the huge red circle or you disconnected. So yeah, let's look at the death. So welcome to Don't Die Like I Did. I am here doing Katarina. It's only level 79. I'm a fairly tanky character. I actually have, I think it's 60 spell block and 78 attack block. I have no fortify or anything like that, but I have an endurance charge. And it's a fairly tanky character for the content I'm doing. Path of Exile can be sometimes hard to see what's going on. So she has just done the skeletons on the ground. You run through them and try to remove as many as possible. And I thought I removed all of them. And I am currently here not actually seeing the scariest thing in the fight and the most important thing of all time it's pretty much the only thing that you really have to look out for in this fight is the small skeletons and her slam. And a lot of people have said that this is an unfair death. I don't really think so. It could maybe be a little bit clearer or anything like that because they are kind of small and Path of Exile doesn't necessarily do a good job of making, you know, something like this should probably be doing more damage than the tiny small skeletons. But either way, this is very, very much player error. And what happens here is that at the same time that I walk into the skeletons, and you can see I basically get insta-kill here, and I think she might be hitting me at the same time. But you can see like a small circle because when the first one explodes, they all explode. So maybe it was actually the timer. Either they do a chain reaction or that there was a timer that they were expiring anyway, and I just happened to be in a bad spot. And my beautiful tentacle character got destroyed here. That's basically what happened. It's the small skeletons, and they do a large amount of damage. The way to not die to this is, well, she will do that mechanic where she will spawn all the like skeletons on the ground, and as soon as she says "Rise, my children," she'll do like a prompt for them to be triggered. Then you have to, with a quicksilver, run through as many of them as you can because if you're running quickly through them, they won't detonate. And most of the time, you are able to remove all of them, and then you simply have no skeletons to worry about. If they are there, you literally have to be very, very careful. The floor is lava, and the lava is walking towards you, and at all costs, you want to avoid being hit by them. Katarina has one more ability that is incredibly dangerous, and that is her slam, where I think it's 4 times she will like. It's like that game you played in high school where you will slap someone's wrist, where she will like, oh, am I slamming? Oh, 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 and slam. And we've seen like a death of Mathil dying to that recently as well. It's very, very hard to avoid. It's basically on the fourth or fifth slam, you basically have to dodge out of the way. Generally, running with a Quicksilver is a pretty okay way of avoiding it. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy this series, and I plan to do it for every rip, at least the ones that are worth doing it for. So thanks for watching, and don't die like I did.